Hello again. We've just come back from doing a rally in Bovington in the UK. So there was quite a few of us went over there. We've been a few times now. Really enjoy it. It's a nice place to go. I was going to take the escort, but unfortunately I couldn't get it passed for a vehicle passport because it's Cat 2. So went over with the BMW. It was all a bit last minute. I hadn't done any work on it whatsoever. It's just finished last year the South Downs, and I took bits over. I had to get tyres swapped over and all sorts. But all worked well. I was quite pleased really, because when I bought the Escort I thought it's unlikely that I'll use the BMW again. So it's quite sad because I really do like this car. It's such a nice car, and I'm so glad I took it with me because it was performing so well, and I didn't have a problem with it all day. I only opened the bonnet a couple of times, and everything was where it should be. So this is Goretti. She's my new navigator, and she'd never even sat in a car. Well, she sat in the Escort for about a minute while we sorted out the intercom, but obviously. It was a different car. The BMW is probably a more comfortable car than the Escort. Not as capable, but it's still a capable car, but not as capable as the Escort. So I had to. Our helmets. She had a brand new helmet because she just started navigating, and I had to buy a new one because mine ran out, and they weren't compatible with the Palter intercom in the car. Right, this is us driving. We had a bit of a moment at the chicane. It just locked up, made it through, which was lucky, which did that last year as well, last time we went to Bovington. This is quite fast, this bit, 6th gear. It's a long straight, and then you've got a right, but it's a bit deceptive. So I think this was the first time we came through here. Just couldn't slow down enough for the corner. So fortunately all it did was loosen the number plate on the bumper. So I just took it off so it wouldn't fall off. This is I can't remember, I think this is the 11th stage. We'd been doing quite well. In fact, I think we were 14th at this time. And Goretti said, shall we go for it and have a bit of fun? So I said, no, we'll just get this stage. We'll see what the stage is, because it was a new one. We hadn't done it yet. We've done a lot of it, but not all of it. And they sort of go in this area which it caught me out last time, and a lot of the corners are really long corners, but all of a sudden you get a sharp one in, so that's I locked up and had to reverse and cost us a few seconds. So I said we'll get this one in the bag, suss out where it's going, and then the last stage I said we'll go flat out on. So because I knew a lot of the stage, we were pushing it quite hard. It was just a new bit, so I was going to sort of ease off a bit. The event at this stage here it's like a figure of 8. So you go round the main bit of the circuit, and then there's another bit, the top of the 8. So on this stage you had to go around that twice. You had to go around the main bit and the top bit twice, and then back to the other end of the pits. So when there's loads of cars on the circuit at the same time, or the stage I should say. So when we're coming around here, a car that had left I don't know how long before was doing his first loop or his second loop. So you come across other cars, and there it is there. That was I think he was running 6th or something, so he must have been on his second loop, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's a Fiesta R5, and they seem to be the cars to have at the moment. They seem to be doing really well and winning loads of stuff. Very capable cars, very expensive as well. So when I'm doing a rally stage, I sort of lose. I don't lose interest. If you're on your own, I'm not as enthusiastic as I would be. Like this, I'm seeing a guy in front of me, so I start driving faster, trying to catch him, and it gives you a bit more incentive to go rather than just driving on the road. So if you watch the passenger side mirror as we go through this next chicane, I was getting a bit carried away because I really wanted to catch this guy. Bang, that's it, gone. So my brakes are phenomenal. They really do work well, and they aren't the most expensive brakes either. They've got really good pads in, but it's just Willwood calipers and a £200 pedal box. But they are so good. I don't know why, they just seem to work really well. So, under braking, we were sort of taking time out of this guy, but on the straight, he's just gone. Those cars are so fast. Now, we've come into the merge again, and another car turns up. So this is a car that must have started 5 places behind us, or whatever. So he has a bit of a moment coming through this chicane, gets a wheel on the dirt. Which gives us a bit more speed, but we're splitting left here, there's no room to overtake. In fact, there's no room to overtake anywhere really. But I was so excited about having other cars that I was just pushing as hard as I could really. This was so much more fun, I was really enjoying this. In fact, I think I'd rather be stuck behind this car for the whole stage than just going around your own, even if you are going to lose a bit of time. And we did lose a bit of time because we were losing out. He seemed to be as fast as me on the straights, but under braking I could have gone faster. But I wouldn't have said I lost a lot of time. And if I'd been in his position, I wouldn't have pulled over because you're going to lose. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was just getting a bit excited and trying to get past, so I put a wheel on the dirt and lost it. And now it's a sequential gearbox, so I was in 3rd gear. I'm going to try and start the car, get it in 1st, and then get back on it. So now it was quite a big spin. I went into the dirt. I didn't know if I had a puncture or suspension damage or bent something, so I was a bit cautious. But the more I drove it, the more I thought this is actually working alright, as it was before. It was a little bit slippy to start with because I had loads of muck over the tyre. But it wasn't long, we soon got back into it again. This was the same merge, but no cars this time. So we've just got to finish the circuit, and that was the 11th out of 12 stages. So we have one more stage left after this. But I'd lost a lot of time. I was 14th. We went up to 19th. So we did, because all the places were quite close there. So we did lose quite a bit of time. And it was not angry driving. I was trying to push to make back a bit of the time that we'd lost. So 14th to 19th. Well, we had one more stage left, and we did go for the last stage, and we pulled back to 17th, I think it was. I don't know if people sort of slow down on the last stage to get back, but we were definitely pushing. We got a top 10 stage time, which is incredible when you see the cars that are there. Brilliant event, really, really enjoyed it. Goretti, she was amazing. She picked it up really quickly. She was really nervous to start with, but she got into the swing of it and she was loving it. She was really enjoying it, and she wasn't fazed by spins and hitting chicanes and near misses. She loved it, and she was like me. She was more excited, like chasing down after cars. That's it. Thanks for watching. Just thought I'd talk you through it and explain what happened and how it was, which was brilliant. Thanks again. Bye.